Alright, so we do gotta kind of keep it down a little bit. I didn't go to a conference room, so we're kind of just sitting in the hallway right now at school. But we are looking for shorts. We had CPI come out. This is gonna be a CPI high. We can level it here. So that's gonna be our CPI high. This is gonna be the buy side level that I'm looking to get taken. Once this level gets taken, I'd look for a shift in market structure, probably just a violation of these fair value gaps here, and then we'd be looking for a PDA to get retested. Most likely, this inverse fair value gap that's resting right here looks like the most significant gap. There is a lower fair value gap here, but it's very small and insignificant. Um, on ES, it is going to be a little bit weaker. We are pretty close. We got a bunch of lows right around this Tuesday low. On NASDAQ, we're a little bit higher up. But we still do have that relative equal, or the not relative, they are equal lows on NASDAQ here. So definitely looking to target some sell side liquidity today. Just grabbed this buy side, which is good. Gotta do it on ES. On ES, we may even come up and swing out this London high. But once this Tuesday low gets taken on both indexes, I'm gonna be done for the day. There's no point in trying to force anything here. So we swept out that CPI high on ES. I don't really. Ideally, we would short on S&P just because it is closer to that Tuesday low, which is our target. But I mean, there's just sell side objective on both indexes, so it's not really too big of a deal which one we take it on. It's just which one gives us the better looking setup. I don't want to see this fair value gap get violated now. Ideally, we wouldn't form a new one after this candle. Mhm. I'm looking at this right now. almost looking like we want to take out that Asia high on Nasdaq. I think if we move up there, ES is going to take out this London high, which we can then reverse off of. Y'all can hear me, right? I tried to upload a video on Monday. I went and uploaded it, no sound. And then the sound from yesterday was all messed up. Oh, I gotta figure that out. Off life, just off what is short. God, but finger bubble, you just gonna. I lost my voice if you ain't got no bank, give me that. I can do so just a minute. You are slowly up, Leo. I said that. It's yours. I mean, that's good movement around that gap. ES really isn't pushing much higher than where it wanted to. Nasdaq is pushing a lot higher. Hopefully, we can come up and at least grab this high. But I need a haircut. I need haircut money from this. That's what I need. If we smack a trade today, we gonna withdraw a little bit and get a haircut. That's a real place. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, get up, Chip. Come here, Bonnie. What's up, big guy? Hey, what's so crazy? I'm having this check bag. we go. That's some good movement. Nasdaq is definitely about to come up and grab this level. I think the gap we'd be looking to reverse on right here. Look it up with my. Cause them bitches big. Bitches, you know what it is. That thing not too big. And you might think of this big time rapper. I still got pop out with this shit. Yeah, we got accumulation, some slight manipulation. Now we're starting to distribute. Oh, I'm so sore. I went and played basketball after work yesterday, and oh my god, my body's feeling it. So it sounds like classes are letting out. So it might get a little loud in here. I do apologize for the background noise. Unfortunately, I cannot control that. Mistakes enough. I'm trying to keep this like as easy and like clean as possible. This is sort of what I'm looking at. So with this 5 minute gap here, if we're gonna test it and then respect bullish order flow coming out of it, we're just gonna violate this fair value gap, violate this order block. So we'll see that. If we're gonna fail through this, we're gonna test up. We're gonna give it a chance. We're gonna retest these PDAs, and then we're gonna respect bearish order flow coming out of these and trade right through this. So I'm expecting like a small little bounce back up here, and then we'll test these two PDAs. And then if we respect them and respect bullish order flow or bearish order flow, we'll trade lower coming out of them, and then we can start looking to enter shorts. But for right now, I just want the market to tell us where it's gonna go. So there's that bounce that I was talking about. We're testing this fair value gap. Maybe we even get a wick up into this order block and then close below the high of this fair value gap. It would probably be most ideal situation there. And if we can do that, if we look up into here, close the body around here, and then we can form a bullish fair value gap, but I would be looking for it to be a bearish inverse. And we can enter on that inverse. Because right now our entry's down here. And with these PDAs up here, I would want to have a stop that will account for those. But if we close underneath this low, shit, we got that out there. I don't think I want to enter this if we close under the low, just because we got this 5 minute gap. And we could still respect bullish order flow coming out of this. If we tap down into here and push higher, we're still going to respect bullish order flow. Although we are respecting this bearish fair value gap here. So I think it's best to just wait, let price tell us where it wants to go, and then enter. Nasdaq, look, and Nasdaq still within that 5 minute gap. We got like favorable closes for longs. We closed right at the high here, and right at the midpoint here. Okay, this is what's gonna be interesting. Is how do we react to this? I think this time it'll be same thing. We'll see a bounce. Hopefully it'll be a little bit longer and go into this order block because it'll stop out all the people that went short here, hurt them, get up into this order block, allow smart money to fill short. Plus we can probably form a bullish fair value gap on the way up, and then we'd be looking to take it on the way down. It looks like we're just gonna rip right through this fair value gap. Unless we bounce right here. We're just like pretty far down into this trend. Okay, so within the macro now we should really start seeing potential entries. I think most favorably, I don't know, because if we come up into this order block, we could look to take out this high. Do we go with another half risk position? I think if we close into the low, we enter with half risk. No, can't enter there. We gotta enter on this retest. The retest of this gap, we'll enter. I'm fine with that. Just one contract, just because we are deep into the trend. No, I'm gonna take this off for now until we get into the trade. You should be getting triggered here soon. There we go. No. Uh, the good thing is we only used half risk, so we can look to enter off this order block. Yeah, 31.48 on that one. What is this? We dare enter if we violate this gap. I don't know if we close under this low, I might try to enter in another position. We got one more like half risk position that we can enter with. So unfortunate we got stopped out with that wig. I just think this sell side objective is too clean for us to pass up on. Mm, yeah, definitely. If we close underneath this low, I'm entering. If we close above this midpoint here, or even this upper quadrant, then I'd say that it's like pretty safe that we're in bullish order flow now. Like I said, we just wicked up into that. So that's the close I want to wick up into the order block, close here. Hopefully we can stay here for like a minute. On this for value gap, we can enter on this violation. That's gonna be the entry right there. But it is also gonna be a retest of this for yeah, this is hard. Like I want to put this in here, but it's gonna make the charts look too crazy, so I'm just gonna leave it out. That's a fair value gap. We're gonna enter on if we get violated. And this one down here already got tested, so it's likely if we just trade down into it, we're gonna trade through it. And came up, grabbed that London. Starting to think the entry was longs here. This sort of happened yesterday too. The same type of thing. Where I was watching it and we were slowly moving lower. And then as we came up to retest the PDA, I entered short, and then that was the low of the day. Yeah, even with this huge candle here now, I think we're done today. I'm gonna call it. We closed way above this high here, way above here. We could probably gonna run out this Asia high. Almost think we set the low for the day right here. The low for the day is not there, but the low for the opening session is. This might be a level we revisit on Friday. We got news on Friday. What's on Friday? I just don't think. I mean, yeah, I just don't think like even if we do get what I want, and we come down and violate this fair value gap, we gotta come up and retest something. My stop's not gonna be large enough for that. Plus, it would literally be our setup, but in the opposite direction. So we broke structure, traded lower, tested PDA. I don't know. I just don't see this falling all the way down here. Be two very quick moves. Usually not how stuff happens. You can't really have a uptrend and then a downtrend. We need an uptrend consolidation, then a downtrend. No consolidation at all. Like this gap right here is gonna tell us a lot. We close above this gap, I'm turning everything off. Yeah, we are respecting bullish order flow, moving very efficient to the upside, very slow and sluggish to the downside. Yes, we are respecting this tiny little fair value gap here. We also did over here. We saw how that led us. I think we're gonna bounce up to the upside off of this fair value gap here. Maybe target this Asia high. I'm just not comfortable with trading that. My bias is bearish today. I'm looking for shorts. I gotta be disciplined to that bias. We go long off that. We go long off that. So this is sort of a move and disregard all the other stuff going on here. We can get rid of this. So I think we're gonna bounce off this, trade higher, close above here, take it to here. Yeah, we already took out this Asia high from Nasdaq. Probably going to do so on ES as well. I'm thinking long is up to here for sure. I'm not gonna take it. Already lost my money today. 31.48 out of the account. Still trying to perfect this whole this new type of strategy. Yeah, I gotta get off here because I'm starting to think that we're gonna come down lower with that movement. But we will catch y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, we can make up for today's loss tomorrow. Um, yeah, catch y'all tomorrow. Remember, stay blessed. It'll be great. All the good things. Catch.